Okay, so guys, what is up? Bonkers Basil here, and today, as you can see, we are on Euro Truck Simulator 2, just to get a bit of variety out there. Now, I know I haven't uploaded in about 5 weeks now. I'm sorry about that. I've just been busy with family stuff and other stuff, and just have not been able to get a video put together. I actually have one part recorded and not ready to upload, but part recorded, part edited, which will be coming out in the next couple of days. It's the next episode on Campaign of France, and no, this is not the end of the Farming Simulator journey on the channel. That is still very much going to be priority, but also I do enjoy playing this game as well, and it's another simulation-based game, and that's sort of what I'm basing the channel off at the moment. So without further ado, this is how I've set it up. I've just said Bonkers Basil YT YouTube, just so then I know what the name is. Bonkers Basil YouTube Trucking, that's just company name, nice and easy. Picture, gone for that one. Globetrotters, the Volvo trucks. I like them, they're nice looking trucks. Company logo, gone for that one. Setting up inputs, going real automatic. This is all on my G29. Seems all centered. Pedals seem to be working. Shifting up, down. I think that's all set up alright. Finish wizard. There are going to be some extra controller settings that I'm going to do just so then I've got stuff set up how I want it, but no, we're not going to start in Southampton. We are going to go down to Milan, which I believe is the best city to start off in. No, I don't want the tutorial. I do know how to play. I actually started on my personal game save, which I've got like 50 or 50,000 K driven in it. Those are all so a bit boring, and I've got a short job in Milan for €712. I will change the currency to pounds because I'm British and pounds are better than euros in my opinion. Okay, so I've got everything set up how I want it to be. I've got all of my buttons roughly as and where I want them to be. So I can now crack on with this first delivery. Out of which is a £629. So this game, unlike Farm Sim, does have a difference in value of the currencies. So a rough exchange rate, meaning the euro is worth slightly more than a pound, which I can't quite remember what the actual exchange rate is. Checking. No, I can't remember where I'm even supposed to be going. This way, so. Sorry, my wheel does do that grinding from time to time, especially when playing ETS. You'll just have to get used to it, but most of the driving throughout this Let's Play series will be time-lapsed. So, which is why it was really important for me to do this once I had found the non-copyright music. So now I'll hit a short time lapse until the end of this job, which isn't a very long job, so it will probably only be a couple of minutes. But let's hit that time lapse, and then I'll see you either when I crash or nearing the end of the job. So we are nearing our destination here. We are getting very close now, which is very good. Nope, it's not up that one. Should have looked at the map more carefully. It's up this one. That was a blocked off road anyway, so might have come to our destination, I'm not sure. just about made it round there. Now where's the gate? Oh, right round back on ourselves. It's quite tight. Let's play it safe. We could do with the XP. That's about it, really. Although I can reverse trailers, I don't mind reversing trailers. Sometimes I cannot be bothered. £629, 84 XP. Almost halfway to level 1, which is fine. I'll take that. And that's our headquarters. It's a start. You can of course pause and look at those messages. There's not much point really going in for a quick job. I do always sort them by price per distance because that's just a good way to sort them for me, because yes, you can look at how much you're being paid per delivery, and for that one actually it's pretty similar for the price per distance, but like look at that one, that's 2.8 and that's 3.1 for a pretty similarly lengthed drive, and that's 3k and 3.1, and that one's a much longer drive, so this one will take less time and earn us most money. So I always sort them price per distance, and usually pick up the top one or one of the top ones. Obviously once we massively open up and are still doing, I tend to normally buy trucks for drivers and just do quick jobs myself, because I do crash quite often, and that gets very expensive very quickly. But yes, once again, this will all be on a time lapse. Oh, I have new mail. I'll look at that when once we get off this delivery. That's something for you guys to look forward to seeing. Once we're at the end of the time lapse. So I'll get this delivery done. It will get us just over £3,000, over double our money, which will be brilliant. And that was a bit too close for comfort. Never mind. Now will be a good time to start a time lapse, so I'll speak to you guys when we get to our destination. Okay, so as we have just arrived on our second drop of the day, I don't know how long we'll have been recording for. I'm gonna go for the big one, for the trailer reversing drop. Hopefully I can make it work. Once again, sorry about the wheel noise, the wheel vibration noise. Okay, you guys, that was first take at reversing it. There were no cuts in there, you'll have noticed by the time. 315 XP, so almost halfway up to level 2. I'm going to go for eco driving first, I think. Up to 10% fuel saved. Actually, no, I don't need eco driving until I'm in my own truck. So long, I'm going to go for high value cargo because it gives us more value, so it will give us more money from value. We've got 2 messages. Truck dealer in Verona and up to the £88,000, which is the €100,000 loan. I'm not going to take that, I'm going to wait till I get the 353 or the 400, because at the moment we don't need a truck. Simply put, I'm going to go for, once again, the top job. I'm going to go for the top job once again. I hope that game noise isn't too overpowering for you guys, otherwise let me know down in the comments. I'll obviously hear it in the edit as well, but if it is massively too much, let me know and I'll see what I can do about actually, let me go into settings now. Audio, master volume's alright there. There it is, it's the UI music volume that I needed to turn off. So that should help things out a bit, because obviously I don't want to be fully turning it down, because otherwise you won't actually hear the truck so much. So this has been quite a time-lapse heavy video, you guys, but as we get further into this game, into this save game, into this Let's Play, we will be getting longer deliveries, which will be, so that will then be longer time-lapses but less of them in a video. So instead of, say, having a 30 to 40 second time-lapse followed by me nattering on for a minute followed by a 30 to 40 second time-lapse, I don't actually know the length of the time-lapses, but I reckon it would be something around that. You would have a longer time-lapse but less of them, so say you would have a couple of minutes on time-lapse. Oh, is this a road? That was a road. I had it in my head that that might have been a roundabout, but no, it is a road with some roundabouts on it. So that's my bad, I crashed. 11% damage to the truck, 2% to the trailer, luckily nothing to the cargo, which should mean that we don't get any damage bonuses, which damage penalties. I'm gonna keep going. They weren't very red, officer. I obviously wouldn't do that in real life. But then this is real life, this is a game and it's a bit of fun, so meh. no need to apply handbrake because I managed to hold it on throttle and foot brake, which you wouldn't normally do in a truck. Oh, crikey. I have new mail. So once again, that will be another joy for us to look at the end of the time-lapse. But between now and then, you'll get another short time-lapse, maybe with the same soundtrack, maybe with a different one. Depends on what I find, depends on what I download, and depends on the lengths of the time-lapses, which can only be found out about by once I get it into edit, which I haven't yet got it into edit. So anyway, let's just get going with the time-lapse, and I'll shut up. Okay, so you guys, we are coming in towards our drop-off. We're 7 miles out, so that'll take a minute or so of real time. It's reckoning about 10 of game time, which isn't too bad. Obviously, you will have seen then I did fall off the road, almost fall. I hit the barriers when getting onto that last motorway. I'll put timestamp on the screen, so you can go back to it if you want to, but yeah. Okay, so we're wanting to go and turn in on the other side of this warehouse. I'm going to play it safe this time, because we're damaged and I want to move on a bit, really. That'll do. It's an extra 15 XP, which is worth having, rather than 90, which would have been good, but yeah, it almost covered us for the XP we lost on damage. We still made a decent amount of money. So we're up to £8,000 now. What I'm going to do is check this message. Looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks. Nope, I don't have my own truck. I'm not planning on getting my own truck in the near future. Okay, so you guys, I have just edited this video. I've just edited what you've watched so far, and it's slightly longer than expected because there's quite a lot of bits where I'm nattering while driving, which I don't particularly want to cut out, and they won't really fit into the time lapses, so you've just got slightly more nattering than a normal video, but that's alright. And with all that being said, there will be both Farming Simulator and ETS2 content coming in large amounts coming up soon. Anything else you'd like to see, drop it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.